Okay, so today I just wanted to do a quick update video about my Falcon Ridge, my little corner of my display for black falcons. I don't have a ton of room, so my others are pretty close proximity. Not quite the scale I hoped for, but hey, I only have so many rooms in my house and so much room in my house. Sort of trying to work with what I have, and it's been great fun, and of course is wonderful. But I just wanted to update on the display a little bit, and not much is different from the last video. I definitely decided to keep the Kings Mountain Fortress on the top of the ridge, which is something I've always wanted to do anyways, even if it wasn't for black falcons, which I know this is breaking lore, but the black falcons had to go somewhere. They didn't become black knights. Maybe they moved far away. Maybe they journeyed to a distant land and are forgotten. Or maybe they put down their shields and did something else. But we do see black falcons implemented into a couple Black Knights sets. So they sort of phased out or phased in. I take the position that they phased in to helping the Lion Knights kingdom. And we see newer sets with tons of black falcons from the year, mid 2000s, 2012 on to some very new sets, which include black falcons of all kinds. So they didn't. It appears in the lore they didn't go anywhere. So what I figured and what I thought would be fun is to explore the idea that they've been given a certain ownership over some of the property of the Lion Knights. So they have built their fortress around it, and they've been given access to, here in this case, Kings Mountain Fortress. Which, by the way, just a reminder, in the last video, there is a black falcon in Kings Mountain Fortress. So to me, I don't know, I just love the idea, and it works for my display with the room that I have left. And that's mostly what has limited me. But sometimes creativity can come from limitations. And so I feel like that's fun creativity. All in all, of course, really the main update is I've kind of settled on this sort of arrangement in this front rock shelf area, with the Black Falcon's Fortress being the main entrance, with the drawbridge upon the rockwork. This edge is sort of loosely coming, this end is sort of loosely coming in over here against the rock ledge and the cliff. I've added sort of a door, and this is, I need to redo this for sure, but I need a barrier from advancement from the outside wall. Oh. So otherwise they could just shoot arrows into their little living quarters. Sort of looks like a mini inn tower. So, I don't know. The idea is there. Probably will continue to work on it. Probably will, try to get some better pieces. Make more of a sensible door. Anyways, for now, I wanted them some protection. And then, of course, they've got the wall coming over this side. And then I've stuck the battering ram set in addition to it to make a big wall and a little tower here on the end. And these little trees were a simple way to add some like greenery or whatever. It's definitely thinner than it looks better in person, but on camera it does look a little thin. But I like the look of it. It may need to be combined with other greenery and other things, other bigger trees. And they're kind of a small tree idea. I like the look of it against the rock work. But yeah, it turned out to be a little bit thinner looking than I hoped. But rock work turned out to be pretty good. I enjoyed that. They've got like a stairway coming up where they can, sort of like a ramp. And then they go in between this sort of little gully here. Little ravine. I guess it's just behind the rock ledge. It's not super complete in here, but again, this is just kind of the next phase of it. Wasn't sure what I was gonna do. Then I extended the ramp for them to go up into Kings Mountain Fortress, the very top of the ridge here. So I don't know, I really like it. I like the way this turned out and the way it's laid out. I really like that. Obviously, you can add an endless amount of pieces to make things more detailed or whatever. But my focus is not necessarily the display. You know, I want to just draw attention to the sets themselves. So, I don't know. There's a few odds and ends that need to be finished, and not sure what to do with this part up here. Maybe just add some layers or a little bit of shallower rock work. And then I have to, the roadway will come up in front of here and then continue on. Kind of ran out of base place here, but anyways. So yeah, lots of ways to protect themselves and to guard against enemies. And yep, I thought this turned out really good. So let me know what you guys think. And it may actually have to be altered once. There's one more Black Falcon's castle. And ideally I wanted this to actually be a smaller footprint, even than it is, but I don't know how that's possible, especially with an additional Black Falcon castle that's from 1984. It's called the Knight's Castle. So I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do. Perhaps I will just take up this whole square space at that point. Maybe that will be what's going to work. I don't know. But we'll see. And yeah, we'll continue to explore and expand the adventure of Black Falcon's Ridge over here in this corner of my kingdom. Thanks for checking the videos out, and happy collecting. Please like and share, subscribe, and yeah, any comments and ideas are most welcome. Good luck collecting, guys.